So you might be wondering how we got here. Viva's fully convinced that Osvaldo was about to crash the plane into the water. So she yeeted herself out over the water. She was like, nope. Nope. I'm not drowning today. Don't know if Mama lived though. But V was just like, yeet. And live. So. We live, bitch. I wish I had been streaming when she jumped. Because I wasn't so sure she was gonna live. I feel like she's not swimming. Oh god, the plane is smoking. Oh. Dear god. Why is the plane smoking? I want to say there's a break in the fence somewhere. At least I think there is. Everything is fine. What is that plane doing? V texted Mason just like, love you! As if she wasn't about to go do something really fucking dumb. While he's not around. Cause she do be a dumb bitch. I wanna say there's a way in. Maybe I'm just fucking crazy. Jade Lawson. Now that's a name I haven't seen in a long time. There it is. God, imagine keeping Mario Kart. No, I don't have any. Is Osvaldo okay? Is Osvaldo ever okay? Also, I'm pretty sure James is still down in the plane.
Hey, V! Do you think
Hello.
I should get a helicopter?
I mean, Osvaldo's flying an airplane, so
He's flying an airplane right now?
unless they crash.
They're
Oh
gonna
god,
crash.
Osvaldo's not answering.
I jumped out of the plane when it was over water, and then apparently he did land back here. Let me call Kiki, because she hasn't answered my text.
Yeah, feel free to jump in. We're trying to
Oh.
join in the shenanigans.
Uh-oh. She's not picking up.
They were over here, so you jumped off in the water over there and they were landing here.
Yeah, they landed here like 5 minutes ago.
Then they probably took off again.
They did, and the plane was smoking, I'm pretty sure.
All right, well, we're not going to find them anytime soon.
What? Let's try and find them.
Oh, no, I'm willing to try to find them. I'm looking for smoking airplane ruins.
Well, they took off back towards the city.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, on the plus side, if they crash somewhere on land, somebody's hopefully called the EMS for that.
What if we get an airplane and try to find them?
We were trying to get a helicopter, but, none was landing. I'll just check real fast. Oh, one just landed.
One just landed. I can give it a go.
I'll wait till he gets out and walks away.
He's walking
There.
away.
Okay,
Am I jumping out?
go ahead. Alright, we're gonna see if she can lockpick this shit.
I believe in you, Bessie.
Oh gosh, okay. Hang on, I haven't done this in so long. Not like since I first found a lockpick in the city.
I believe in you.
Okay. Hopefully they'll give me some time.
No one talk. Let her do her thing.
Yeah, because I think for a while you couldn't lockpick aircraft.
I think I did it.
Oh?
No. Oh, did I?
What?
No.
Did
no,
he
I
just
didn't.
get shot?
Who? What the fuck?
Did he just get shot?
I thought I heard a gunshot hitting or something.
Well, he's
I just saw him fall over.
All right, I'm gonna try one more time, but this will be my lockpick done if I can't get this one.
Okay. That's okay if you can't. At least you get to play.
surely Mason won't lose his mind. I'm gonna go see if there's anything over there.
Shit. No,
Oh well. Oh my god, Carp! Where'd you come from?
What the fuck?
Sorry, he came out like out of nowhere.
Oh
How
my
do
God.
lockpicks work now?
you gotta match the colors from the
Oh.
inside out.
All right, well, let's go back to the car.
Yep, let's see if we can find Kiki and Osvaldo and whatnot.
Well, here's the thing. You had Mama jumped out around when I did, so she might already be down. James was down inside the airplane. So I think there were still 4 people on board the airplane when I jumped.
Okay.
So should we be checking the ocean then?
Well, they flew towards the city.
So let's check out the city.
Hello?
Hey, V.
Yeah, it's me
What's up?
again, you douchebag.
Not much. What's up with you? Mine's
Uh,
first.
Currently trying to figure out if my friends are dead because we did something dumb.
Ah, classic.
Yeah, they might have
What's-
crashed a plane.
What? Jesus, man. All right. Okay. Fair enough. All right. Well, once you figure out if your friends are alive or not, give me a call. Okay.
Yeah, we'll do.
Shall we try just
Alright,
like the
so-
hospital first then maybe?
Yeah, that might be.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Yeah, take this one a little less hard, because otherwise I'm going to be smoking. Thanks.
Wicked!
That guy helped.
I just hope there's EMS on duty. Because nobody
Well-
has a pilot's license, so.
Nope. Chatty's awake.
He is. Funhouse to show him his gift?
Hospital or funhouse?
Uh,
What do we care about more? I care way more about the gift.
I care more about the gift too, but also, V, do you want to come with us to the funhouse and show Chatterbox his gift, or would you like us to drop you off at the hospital?
Just drop me at the hospital.
Alrighty.
Hopsiple, hopsiple,
Just because I gotta see where they end up.
hop.
Totally fair. We're way more invested in the funhouse thing.
Fair.
But God knows when he'll actually get there. You never know
Alright.
with him if he didn't wake up there.
Thank
He
you
never
guys.
shows up anywhere.
Yeah, give
on
him a call.
time.
No, because he's got like.
Well, I'm sorry. I like to make
Alright.
eye contact when I'm
Let
talking
me
to
take a
someone.
look at you.
Have any airplane
You
victims
can
come
just
through
put
here
your hand on my-
recently?
Airplane victims?
I have reason
don't
to
know.
believe that Osvaldo crashed an airplane with my sister on board.
Oh, I just saw Osvaldo.
Oh,
Oh, when? How long ago?
Like a couple minutes ago, he just left.
okay.
Okay, so that means Osvaldo's alive. Did he come through local EMS by chance?
Looks like you have some cuts and scrapes here, so I'm just gonna get them cleaned out with some sage.
Who are airplane victims?
Well, last time I saw Kiki, she was on a plane with Osvaldo.
Oh no.
What happened to you?
Why?
Thank you so
I was
much.
also on that plane, but I jumped off because I
What'd you
thought we were
do?
gonna crash.
Thank you so much. I'll see you in like 30 minutes.
Oh
okay?
my god.
Okay, bye. Bye.
Okay.
Arlo.
Wait, over here.
Arlo. Yeah, there's somebody
What
over
happened?
here.
Starts to hurt too much, I want you to come back and see.
Okay, good.
All right. You have a good one and stay safe out there. Okay?
It was. I gotta go help people on the road.
Are you still doing
Yeah, she's
Cracked.
Of course I am. Why would I give up?
Yeah, she's very thick-headed.
Don't give up. Don't give up. I'm just,
Never give up on safety.
You do it?
I'm gonna go hold down the intersection. You wanna come?
Wait. Andy.
Yeah.
What bandages?
Oh.
have them?
Yeah.
Oh, he could have said just Yash.
Annie.
She's just alternating between the two of them.
I'm not happy.
What happened?
Gossip gal.
Oh.
What did Gossip
No.
Gal
Did
say?
you get it?
No, I don't get Gossip Gal anymore. I changed my number and I stopped getting it. But apparently they like to talk a lot of shit about me, so maybe that's why I don't get it
Oh,
anymore.
I'm getting it this time.
You?
Officer Forte goes 42, and we don't mean off duty. Word is, he and Dr. Pixie have been bumping ugly. Celibate? I think not.
What the
This
fuck?
motherfucker is like, that's old.
Yeah.
They're so behind on the fucking news. Like, hello?
That is going to cause some problems with some other gentleman callers if they get that. I'm looking.
Yeah.
Bad
yeah.
one. Kiki's really injured. Bad one
Where?
to the head. She's coming in now.
Fucking hell.
It was a plane
Plane
crash. I don't know.
crash.
I wrapped her head. But she was
Was
bleeding heavily.
there
and
someone else
unconscious.
in the... There should have
Yeah,
been...
the other one's on their way. She was in worse shape, so we transported
Okay.
her first. The other one's coming now. I tried to wrap her head the best I could to try and quell the bleeding, but yeah.
Alright, let me get a compression bandage here to see if we can stop it.
Winston, pick up!
And the other one was also injured. They're on their way with another
How's
unit.
she?
Okay.
She made sounds. The other one, I think she was conscious. The other one.
Why are there so many people bringing vehicles in here?
It's me, Hubcap Jones, lead singer of Westfield.
Hubcap, what did I
right
just tell
there.
you?
No, no,
Hubcap.
no.
Yeah.
No.
Allie lockpicked an airplane for Osvaldo.
Oh my god, phone, please.
Out.
V jumped off because she thought it was crashing.
Okay.
This lady was burning from an airplane. She needs help.
Alright, who do we...
Okay, let me check and see here. Get this bleeding under control.
Duke, are you available?
Jeb, why are you saluting?
In case she doesn't make it.
Jeb.
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 Is she
No,
okay?
sir. Don't say that.
Oh.
Take a step back.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Kiki.
I don't think she's making it, brother.
Jeb.
Say it one more time.
No
Lead
one can
singer
hear
of
me.
Westfield.
She can't hear me. It's just it's bad.
Say it one more
She was
time.
bleeding really
Jeb,
bad,
I need you to
like-
stop talking.
Jeb.
Can you follow that instruction for me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I do see here bleeding pretty severely. I'm gonna go ahead and get some pressure on that.
Can you just shoot him?
Okay. Got the compression
Part of that
bandages
shit.
here. Okay, this
Dude,
gash is
okay.
definitely gonna need some stitches.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
I think I just
Let's get that stitched
Okay.
up. Okay, that looks good.
Okay.
Couple stitches there. Alright, let's go ahead and get a IV started with some IV non-narcotic.
The only reason V is
painkiller.
not calling Elaine right this second is because she feels like Blaine encounters that officer. It's not
Alright,
gonna be
let me
pretty.
Just check here. See how this
It's not gonna be
bleeding is
pretty.
now.
I'm gonna go ahead and get some burn cream on these burns.
She also doesn't know if Blaine's around.
Then we're gonna wrap them in some clean cotton bandaging.
It's just ruin waiter in the yellow
That,
pages.
Want 'em to kind of protect it from any exposure.
Is she okay?
Unconscious.
That looks good. That looks good.
Alright, this is
I
good.
just stayed on the fucking playing with them.
Okay, let's bandage this wound on the head.
Start getting
It's
these
me,
stitches put
Hubcap
in.
Jones, lead singer of Love Fist.
I wouldn't
That
say.
looks good. All
Mhm.
bandaged stuff. All right.
She's
Okay.
okay.
Pixie, if he keeps it up, we'll charge him with reckless endangerment. So next time I see him, or next time you see him, warn him that that will be the case if he continues to keep it up. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, just gonna look for more injuries.
All right, Kate. Can you take a look and tell me what you see on her vitals?
How did this happen?
Plate crash.
So Osvaldo's idea.
You all willingly got on a plane with him?
He was actually doing pretty well.
I think these were the only two in the plane.
Well, Osvaldo, James, and Mama. Well, actually, Mama jumped out around the time I did.
Here for hospital trip number 2.
Yeah.
You just got here.
Okay.
But Osvaldo was piloting.
Okay, we'll get
So.
the bandages here on the right side.
Okay.
All right, there we go. Those are secure.
Yeah.
All right, let's check our vitals here.
I still understand why he took
See how
off
we're
again
breathing and heart rate
after he
good.
fucking landed.
Okay, we do look stable. Wonderful.
Wait, how'd you live? Wait,
Good.
what's he just
Okay,
trotted
let's
out?
try and bring her to.
1.
Local medics probably
by
grabbed him.
squeezing her hand.
Yeah, but he's.
Are you ready?
Ma'am, are you there?
It looks like he's got a helicopter
Can
now.
you hear me? Okay, how are you doing?
Okay,
You're
this
here
is
at
good,
Crusade
this is
Medical
good.
Hospital. You were involved in a crash of some sort.
The lights are very bright.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Here, I'm gonna just go ahead and put a shade over them so that they're not too bright for you.
Thank you, Ryan.
Okay.
And she's still unconscious,
All right, that
so
should be a
are we
little
looking at
better
an
for you.
ICU stay, Kate?
What's your name?
Alice.
3.
Alice. Nice to
two,
meet you. Your name's Dr.
1.
Deuce Ramsey.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, did
you
you
know
speak
what
to
day it
the
is?
lady that we brought in yet?
Yeah.
No, she was in bad condition,
Mm.
so I didn't get a chance to talk to her.
Tuesday?
Okay.
That would be correct. Okay. Good. Good. Good.
Wait, just post it in the
If I asked you
Discord,
to
Van Girl.
name 3 barnyard
I'll
animals,
take a look at it later.
What would you tell me?
But it sounds like an Osvaldo was driving,
hate
and I guess he just was
farms.
flying and he crashed
I
it.
hate farms too.
Ryan, love ya.
I need to know what kind
Love
of
you too,
animals
man.
that you think would be on them.
Pig.
True.
Did he scuff you too?
Cow.
True.
Chicken.
And okay, wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, I
he's
just
okay.
read the report on that
Oh.
previous.
No, he's
I hate
there.
to do this after we just
Okay.
you know,
Oh, they
dim
put him
the
in the
lights
scuffed
over your
bed,
bed. I'm
that's-
just gonna shine this flashlight here and make sure
Mm.
all pupils are
Living
reacting
life on the edge
appropriately.
is not doing you any favors, Miss Benderian.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Let's
Okay,
get
just
you
seeing if your
onto
pupils will
the
dilate.
stretcher, and we're gonna get you over to ICU.
Perfect. All right. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, I was worried maybe about a concussion, but you do seem all right.
Okay.
Okay, so you have been burned.
She going to
You wanna
ICU?
come with
On
me?
those, you had a pretty nasty cut on
I'll
your
be there in a
Right.
second.
Okay.
I'm gonna put
If
her
you
in the
like, I can
Winston.
stand you up, or I get you more comfortable here on the bed, or we can take you back to lay in the ICU for the night. Do you have a preference?
Just I can get up.
Okay, let me go ahead and help you here real quick. Okay, I'm just gonna sit you up by your shoulders. And I'm gonna scoot you to the end of the bed. I'm gonna take the railing down on this side of the bed. We're gonna swing your legs over very gently.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pull you forward, and you'll land on your toes in 3, 2, and 1.
Mm.
Thanks so much, Doc. Appreciate it.
All right, Miss Alice, how are you feeling?
Okay.
Feel like you can move okay with the beds and everything?
Yeah. I think so.
Okay. I'm gonna send you home with some extra bandages that you can replace those every 4 hours. All right.
Okay.
That way they stay clean and healthy. If you do spike a fever or end up getting too much discharge from the wounds, please come back and we'll get you on a course of antibiotics. All right.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any questions, concerns, anything like that?
No.
All right. Wonderful. My number's in the yellow pages. I'm Dr. Duke Ramsey. If you do have any questions concerning your treatment, please give me a call. All right.
It's okay.
All right. You be safe out there, and hope that I don't see you back the rest of the evening.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You need any treatment, ma'am, or are you good to go?
No, I'm good.
All right, just make sure.
Feels kinky.
Just going in ICU.
Okay.
You're welcome to come back.
Winston's mad, I think.
Not at you.
Okay. He just yelled, "You did this," in all caps.
Well, if he wants to blame you, then he can take it up with me because I was just as much there and supportive of it as anyone. So, if he wants to be mad at anyone, he can be mad at Osvaldo.
Osvaldo, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Winston's listed as her primary, but and the doors are locked. Oh.
Are you really? You're free.
Yep.
She's okay.
How long are we looking at?
Okay. Because of her previous injury, we are going to take her in for another scan just to make sure we're not missing anything, and making sure, just double checking. And then, yeah, overnight. So we'll double check in the morning.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Are you really?
To be determined.
Okay.
I just don't understand why Osvaldo took off again. They landed safely.
I mean, why does Osvaldo do anything that he does? It's chaos. Okay. And let's get you readjusted really quick so I can take a good look at you.
V really doesn't care that she said Osvaldo's name in front of cops and said that he was piloting. And if Winston tries to blame Allie in any way, shape, or form, V is gonna throw hands.
And just want to double check, make sure. Okay, all the slip. My bandaging, sorry. Words are hard. Sometimes it's hard when they're snug in the bed for us to get them perfect, so. Okay. Oh, you know what? I've never done an MRI by myself. Let's see if I remember where it is. Okay. So many firsts. Well, all right.
He giving you shit.
No. He seems worried. He told me to stop walking and sit down. It's okay. My head hurts and the lights are really bright.
We should go get you some sunglasses. I don't have a car here. I got dropped off.
I can. I don't know anyone with it. I don't know anyone's away. Wait. Wade's awake. Maybe. It's fine. I'll just deal with it. I want to make sure Kiki's okay. I feel a little guilty.
Why are you feeling guilty? You didn't make her get on that plane.
I know, but I lockpicked it and gave him the plane.
Counterpoint, everyone who got on that plane was willing.
True.
And the only reason I wasn't on that plane is because I thought he was going to crash into the ocean. So I was like, I'm jumping out before we end up drowning.
I was really impressed because he managed to not crash it the first time.
Why did he take off again?
To take James Randall to the hospital, I think.
Because I thought I saw the back of that plane smoking when it took off again.
Yep. He told us as we were taking off that the engine was busted. I don't remember much after that.
He still chose to take off.
Mhm.
Okay.
I don't remember anything else, though.
Well, to be quite honest, I don't care if he ends up in trouble with the cops over it because he shouldn't have taken off if the engine was fucked up.
They didn't find his body in there, though.
I think he localed because someone said they had just seen him 2 minutes before I got here.
Huh.
I am impressed that he managed to land it the first time.
I know. It wasn't that hard to lockpick. I feel like you probably shouldn't tell people that.
I think people are slowly figuring out that they can lockpick that shit.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure they couldn't a couple weeks ago.
I don't know if it was harder than a car or not. I don't remember. Only took one try though, so can't be that hard.
All right. There we go. Perfect. Alrighty. I am going to start getting this all written up. I will give y'all a moment if there's anybody that y'all want to reach out to. You know, anybody else on the list. If not, if you don't want to call, I can call. But I'll get started on the report, okay?
I don't think
If
Misa's
y'all need
awake yet.
anything, I'll be right outside, okay?
Mhm.
V, if you want to talk about the test results, I'll tell you what happened real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's no brain bleed, thankfully, but the fracture has spread. It's angry. She's got to slow down. I don't know what's going on, but I read the previous report from when the initial injury happened, and with this, like, she's got to have time to heal. She's not getting that time. So I've already told Winston. I'm telling you, because the two of you are the ones that she's most likely to listen to, but she's got to slow down. She has to rest, and she can't take any more
Everything
hits to
going
the head.
okay?
Okay.
All right.
I think you both know me enough that I don't make a big deal out of nothing. But like we're at a point now where we really need to lock it in and let her heal. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm not saying this to make anybody feel bad. I'm just saying that we need to band together as people who love her. And if we want her to stay around, then she needs to listen and she needs to heal. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anybody else that you want me to call?
Winston and I are here. I don't think Misa's woken up yet.
No, she'll be around in a little bit.
I feel like there's someone I'm forgetting. Luna was also not around yet.
All right. You want to text Luna or tell her, or
Yeah.
do you want me to message her? Okay. All right. Winston, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you actually?
Mm-hmm.
Can I take a look?
I wasn't in the plane.
Okay. But I mean, you've been having a rough go of it lately too. So, you sure you're doing okay?
The doctor said it was a minor case of brain shooting.
Mm-hmm. Okay. No dizziness, no nausea?
Nope.
Okay. No nosebleeds?
Not for a while.
Okay, good. Feel free to stay in there with her as long as you need to, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So she's gonna have a wicked scar on her forehead. But hopefully my stitching isn't rusty.
I know this is gonna sound like a joke, but it's not. Somebody buy her a helmet for the next few days.
I
after
did
she's
see her
outta here.
wearing one the other day, so
Yeah, we've made her wear a helmet.
She needs to actually keep it on.
I mean, respectfully, I don't think a helmet would save her from a plane.
Well, it will lessen
Yeah.
the impact of damage to her noggin. So, and
Every
even
little bit
minor bumps
helps.
and yeah.
Yeah, at this point, even just minor car accidents, fender benders, we want to avoid anything that's going to shake her.
It's just a temporary thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We'll even cut holes out of it for her fun buns.
That would reduce the integrity of the helmet.
I don't know. I think the fun buns may have reduced the impact of this accident. Just saying. But yeah, let's make sure she kind of wears that after she's out of here.
not how I saw today going.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Even after you got in a plane with Oswaldo?
See, I didn't factor the plane with Osvaldo into my day.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for heaven's sake. Sorry, that wasn't pertaining to her. That was city council stuff. I'm sorry. I can see all of my reports all at once. Sorry.
We're at 4 on mental state right now. And just for funsies. Ooh, that was not gonna roll. Let's see. We're at a 7.
Well, you guys should
on
know where
pain.
everything is, so if you need stuff to camp out here, feel free to go get it and set yourselves up.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's going to be staying.
I try not to stay in the hospital longer than strictly necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can find a ride for us.
I love her to death, but I've spent way too many hours sitting in ICU rooms.
Hi.
Yeah, I
Can
feel
you
that.
Can you pick me and V up from the hospital, please? Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, I'm gonna head out. Just let me know if you need anything, okay?
Okay.
I'll be here.
I have spent far too many hours in ICU rooms.
Understand,
For one
it's fine.
lifetime. We're getting you bubble wrap. I know we joke that I need the bubble wrap, but Jesus fucking Christ, woman. You're the one getting the fucking bubble wrap! Outburst. Sorry.
My favorite kind.
Are you okay here?
You okay, baby?
Are you lying to me?
Nope.
I should have just stayed on the fucking plane with them.
Are you gonna come get me and V?
Okay.
Call me if you need something, okay?
There's vending machine across the hall. I'll be
You
fine.
know that's not what I meant.
I know.
Okay. I'm always here, Winston. I'm sorry.
I mean to yell at you.
I know you didn't mean it. It's okay. I'll talk to you later. Wade and Lane are coming. They just need a second.
Ed, can you let us out?
Need to go get changed out of my
Yeah.
charred clothes.
All right. Yeah, be safe.
Thank you.
Call me if you need anything, V.
Will do.
Love you.
Love you too.
Hey.
You guys okay?
Oh, we definitely crashed. Wade and Lane are coming to get me from the hospital. You've been on the phone, so. It's okay. It's okay. I'll tell you about it later. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay.
It's definitely like one of those. I got something to. You got something to.
Right.
Like, you know. It's intense.
Here, do you want to sit down over on the bench?
Yep. Just gonna sit in front of the bench.
Okay. Hope you know the only person really to blame is Osvaldo.
Yeah. I know Kiki got into the plane because she wanted to. I didn't know that like her condition was that bad though.
She's been doing better. And I trusted that she would make the choice that was right for her.
Mm.
So I'm not gonna babysit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I trust that she knows what she's doing.
It's me, your Uber.
Oh my god.
I don't see you in the Uber.
Wait, what?
Don't see
Yeah.
me?
Nope.
Now?
No.
Oh god. Okay, I see you.
I have a concussion.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm bringing you both on a chop real quick. I have to go help pick the lane up.
Okay.
Unless you need to be dropped off somewhere along the way to a chop spot
Are
in
you
Sandy.
you okay hanging out, V?
Yeah, I'm fine.
We'll be quick. Pick the lane up and then I can drop you guys off wherever you need to go.
Oh wow. Hi.
Hey.
Look at your face. I see it.
Yeah, I'm here. We've been dealing with power issues all day, Smile.
Ew.
Yeah. Our washers weren't washing. Our place is cursed. I literally think our place is fucking like haunted by like. What's the worst kind of ghost and phasmophobia, Allie? What's the one that we don't want to haunt in our house?
A demon? No.
The demon's
probably,
pretty bad.
Probably the
What's the one that follows you that you have to just like outrun?
a Diogen.
Yeah, it's a Diogen. That's what we got in
Can't
our house.
hide
We can't
from
get away
it.
from it. Yeah, we can't hide from it.
Got a Dio.
Got a goddamn Diogen in our fucking house.
You missed the Easter event, by the way.
I know. I didn't really. I haven't played it for like a long time though.
Hmm.
I scare too easy.
This is Lane apparently.
Yeah, she's big baby.
I was like, then why did we keep inviting? Like, I kept inviting you because I thought you wanted to play and liked it. She's like, no, I fucking hated it. Like, she didn't hate playing with us. She just hated the game.
I'll
And
cry
we did
my
that
way
tournament.
through it.
We did that tournament that one time, Allie. She's like, I fucking hate this. I'm like, then why'd you come with me? Like, I knew you didn't
She
like
didn't
it.
realize what it was gonna be like when she didn't have 3 other people helping her.
Yeah. Having you there, literally the expert. We get one evidence. You'd be like, yeah, it's a poltergeist.
I'm pretty good.
That was some wild shit, man. You guys both blow up in the plane?
No, V got out because she's smart.
I thought he was gonna crash in the ocean, so I.
He
muted
landed
myself.
once, fine.
And then he didn't.
And then he took off, apparently, with a busted engine.
Oh, no.
I was still swimming back to shore when you guys took off again.
Yeah.
there she is.
Oh, I should probably stay in.
Back.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
stay in the. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay in the car, Allie. Are you
You're-
okay, babe?
you're
What
not my
happened?
You little
mom.
crispy nugget.
Oh, you
I
got exploded.
I lockpicked an airplane for Osvaldo.
I lockpicked a cop car today.
Yeah.
She locked back that shit and fucking zoomed away.
Get away.
And then we dumped it in the lake. When I called you, like, I don't know what to do.
I didn't know where to go. I was like, what do I do? Oh, should I start pulling people over? I don't know.
We could do that in the future.
That would be funny.
Got a turbo.
Another?
Yeah, I'm built differently.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
Ugh, only a 76. Boo.
That's still better than nothing.
Okay. Let me get in Val's group.
Toss that in the pounder, man.
Toss that shit in the pounder, man.
Fucking put that 76 in the pounder, man. Alright, where do you two need to go?
Where's your car at, B?
The airport.
Oh. We need to get B's car at the airport.
Okay, we can do that.
Get you by there. If a chop comes up, we gotta detour to that though.
All good.
You're
Chop
along
is-
for the ride. Fucking psychopaths. I did actually swerve into the lane for a split second, so that's my fault. Did you get into Val's?
Yeah, I did.
She readied up.
Yeah, she did. She did indeed. Just for little
Fucking
old me.
quick. She's quick on it.
Yeah, well, because she wants to chop. Like, she literally is, like, desperate to chop. There. Oh, we got a job.
All right, let's go. Hopefully, our drop off at the the scrapyard would be dope.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Why is my watch?
Bring, bring.
How?
Not me.
Hey, Grandpa. It's going. I'm a little crispy. I'm okay, though. I lockpicked an airplane for Osvaldo. Yeah. My head hurts. Tylenol. Okay. How are you? Super strength. Okay. How are you? Mm-hmm.
The difference between B's quiet right
Yep.
now and B's quiet usually.
Okay, will do.
This is an angry quiet.
Hi, I am
Veronica.
on my way
Hmm?
from.
I'm eating them.
Yes.
I was with 5 or 6 people before the plane went down, so
Yes.
we're doing great. Still Shang.
Okay, sounds good. I will.
Mm-hmm.
You're good.
Yeah,
You'll
I'm
either
so
meet us.
pleased.
We're like almost there, so you'll probably just meet me at the wherever we end up chopping it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was already like close to there. Yeah, I'm almost there right now.
I will. Love
Okay.
you. Bye.
Okay, sounds good. No, you don't. You should be fine. That's never happened to me. I've done this a million times. He might have just triggered the alarms if he literally sprinted away. If you run through the area and you trigger the alarms, it'll ruin the job. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't actually go off, but if you make too much noise, it'll kill the job. Yeah. Oh, weird. I don't know what that is. That sounds like a healthy dose of scuff and maybe running, messing things up. Okay, but we're almost... Okay, see you soon. Okay, yeah, bye. So slow going uphill. Ugh. Okay,
Performance
I'll tell you
anxiety
when
going
we-
up hills, you know.
I'll tell you when we hit bubble. Is there a cop around here? I keep hearing sirens vaguely.
Yeah, I hear them in the distance too.
We're in bubble now. And it's forward a little bit and then turning left here. It's probably like right
I know
here.
this bubble by now.
Yeah. It is 87.
67.
Yeah, it's here.
Oh, it's definitely here. It's a buffalo.
Yeah. Okay, I'm getting out. Ow.
Oh, sorry. We have he's still you guys just in case something happens.
Okay. I still hear sirens in the distance.
It's either an ambulance or a chase.
Mm. I hear the dog dying.
That's why I don't like going shopping.
Yeah.
I can't. Well, I guess I'm not taking Kiki roof running anytime soon.
No, I heard Etta say she needs to be more careful.
Yeah, Etta will murder me if I take Kiki roof running.
Ow.
Sorry. Forgot you're tender.
I have a boo
Like a
boo.
nugget.
I feel like Bon Bon keeps purposely forgetting I'm dating Shang.
Why? What's he doing?
Well, I have noodles. They didn't burn up.
Ish. I don't see any. I don't see any cops or anyone around. You should be good. Yeah, I'm gonna back up to the intersection and I'll keep an eye out. I don't see anything. No, I don't. That's me pulling up. Oh, okay, we'll be fine. Yeah. Bye. I'll just follow you. We got the pier, so we'll do the pier and then we'll drop you guys off at the car.
Okay. At least it's nighttime now.
I think it was yesterday or this morning. It might have been the other day. This morning, a cop was driving beside us while we're in a grime truck, and he tried to do something, and he fucking hit a light pole. He like looked over at us, and then just like flipped onto a light pole on the right and got taken out. It was pretty funny. Like, oh yeah.
Why is she going so slow?
Just worried about cops being in the area.
Mm.
about earlier, and Leon Cassidy was driving by. And like he drove into a wall, like as Lane left the pickup spot. Luckily, there was like 3 of us in different cars, just kind of sitting there, and we're like, "What's up, man?" He asked if we were good after he drove into a wall. Like, yeah, man, we're just fucking hanging out. What are you doing?
This is the weirdest shop spot to me because it's just so exposed.
So stressed out. You have no idea. This job is killing me.
Yeah, all the perks are coming.
Like, god damn it, we can't take Kiki roof running! She can't win. She can't fucking win, man.
We lost them. Great driving.
Yeah, I still hear him.
Now the lever time. Even though this place can be seen from the back, probably.
That's all V wanted today. Let's just take Kiki on some rooftops and maybe get her a proper arrest. Yeah, if she does anything that might injure Kiki's head. That's what Veronica was thinking. Kiki can't drive the Zoomy car until she heals.
Wayne, do you wanna join my group?
Yeah, but I'm not
Oh,
gonna be
hi,
able to
V.
do anything, so I gotta be in my head for a bit.
Low.
Oh, okay.
We also have to
But
take
I'll-
these
but I'll
two
join
to
you
the
anyways.
airport.
Perfect. Let me join a group. Open. And if I
Okay.
can just do everything, sure in your head.
I shouldn't be long, but I gotta be in my head. Can I swap your seats, Lane, real quick?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, just gotta think about grabbing food.
Okay, just mark where your car is.
What? That's not where it is.
Okay.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Did it get stolen?
That's where we were before we went to the.
Do you want me to go to here, where it's marked, and then see what's up?
I don't think my car's gonna be there.
Okay, then just mark where it should be.
It should be somewhere like inside the airport.
Okay.
Well, it won't go all the way. It is. Anyway, you can lockpick airplanes.
Yes, I did know that.
Well, there's so many things in the city that you haven't been able to lockpick for a
That's
while.
true. But did you just like lock pick it and then it immediately blew up, or?
No, we lockpicked it, and Osvaldo took off and landed it successfully. And then he
decided
took
to
off
take
again. And I don't remember what happened after that. I woke up in the hospital.
Gotcha.
But I have a big gash here on my temple, and my body's a little crispy, so I can take a good guess.
That makes sense.
I just don't understand why he took off again if it was smoking.
Hmm.
Successful flight, though. Pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a reason that he couldn't lockpick it?
He's old, I assume.
Oh. Oop. Makes sense.
Is that it on the left?
It's so dark. Where am I looking?
Go left.
I can hear?
Is that...
Is this it?
That is not my
No.
car. Where the hell did
I feel like you pulled up closer to the airstrip.
I feel like we did, but it's not here.
We might need to track it again.
It's still saying it's up by Roy Lowenstein, but I know it shouldn't be.
Maybe
somebody
it got
taken
local
it?
ballet and taken back. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just getting a rental for the day.
We'll just head up to where it thinks that it is. Is it tracking to a parking spot, or is it tracking
No,
to
it's
just like a random place?
tracking to wherever we were on Roy Lowenstein, I think. Unless someone grabbed my car from the
Oh,
airport.
in front of the company house.
Yeah.
Mm.
I guess if that's where we were.
Yeah.
We'll see what's up. Like here-ish?
Yeah, let me...
It's on the. It's to the right. Here.
Oh, and now it's saying it's at the airport. What the...
Okay. Well, now that we're here, we'll track it again.
It's like a scavenger hunt.
Shouldn't be this difficult to find a
fine.
car.
Back at the airport.
It's this house right
Yeah.
here where the garbage truck was. Is where we were.
Maybe now, like maybe it just had to update your.
It's
Yeah.
weird. You sometimes have to
Ballet
leave,
spot?
like go to the spot and then come back.
That happened to me at Liquor Library one night, actually.
Very strange.
Mhm.
It's okay.
Oh,
Now
the
we
mayor's
know.
actually around.
Who?
The mayor.
Whatever. Fuck that guy.
To be honest, I really thought we were gonna get shot down. I didn't think we were gonna crash.
I don't
Who
think
would shoot
he
you
knows
down?
what to do with aircraft right now. 'Cause I don't think they even have like air traffic control. I mean, Bones was looking at the catalog earlier, I guess taking stock of every
Oh.
yeah,
Car.
yeah, he was taking stock of every vehicle that was in there.
Oh. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, be
problem.
safe.
Yum.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay,
Where
well,
to?
I need to go to my house, change, check my vegetables.
You know what the worst part of this is? Is Osvaldo probably doesn't remember a goddamn thing.
Probably not. Just woke up at the hospital, no clue. I feel like I had a fever dream about some man saluting me in bed, and I don't understand.
It was a cop, and I was about to lose it on him. Because he was like, I don't think she's gonna make it. And he just kept repeating that. And I said, say that one more time. And Maple made him shut the fuck up. It's like a what not to do 101. I don't know where they find half of these new hires.
I don't know either, actually. I'm gonna go. Just change my clothes and check my plants, and then I don't know what I'm doing.
Something not intense.
Yeah, no. Lockpicking the plane is enough craziness for one night, that's for sure.
Letting Osvaldo pilot. I mean, Reina's
Well,
around
this
at the library.
Oh yeah, we can hobble down there and hang out. If they give me non-narcotics painkillers, I can. I hate drinking around people.
I just don't drink.
I only drink at home normally. I just don't like being around people when I'm drunk. But it seems like it would probably be helpful.
Yours is...
It's not this first garage, but the second one.
This one.
The one right here on the right. Yum. This is yellow house. Okay. You can come in with me if you want to. You just stay upstairs.
Alright.
I'm gonna take the stairs instead of climbing.
Good choice. Ooh.
Okay. Yum. It's cozy enough. Okay.
It is. And like this little alcove. Are you kidding me? It's adorable. Love it. Floating plant. But we're gonna go see Reina. Get our weekly tarot card reading. Oh, Please don't put that into the world, Barrick. Barrick, don't put that into the world. Why would you ever put energy out there? Says the one who chronically puts that energy out there of, it can't possibly get worse. It can't possibly get worse. Veronica, every time something bad happens. How can it get worse? It can't get worse. What's the worst that can happen? Nothing bad can happen. Hi, Hubcap. Is TV Man the other Hubcap? I don't know if Veronica stays awake until Mason comes around. Cause I'm EP. We also never called Leo back because of all the chaos going on. I guess Maxwell keeps getting Polito jobs. But V feels a little guilty because she jumped out of the plane. And she feels bad that she wasn't with them. So she's feeling a little bad. Billy, what the fuck? Want a katana? There's no katanas yet.
Sorry.
All good. Hello, welcome in. Oh no, why is there an ambulance at the Liquid Library? With the lights on?
Sean is on Kiki's emergency contact list.
Oh.
And Winston's there.
Oh. Did Sean... Is Sean even awake?
I don't know.
Do we go back?
I'm asking right now. Why would she...
Put him on there.
Knowing that...
I feel like she mentioned it at some point. Maybe? I don't remember. But if she did, it wouldn't have even registered to me.
I get wanting someone to know, but given...
circumstances, maybe it should just be a notify.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess let's go in. And if he is around, we go back and just make sure nothing happens.
Yeah. I missed it. He sent it to me like 15 minutes ago. I feel bad.
Mm.
I don't think Sean's awake. I could be wrong. He doesn't answer my texts anymore though, so...
I can count the number of conversations I've had with him on one hand.
Well, we had an interesting last conversation. So.
Oh, well.
Hi.
Oh, hey.
They're doing a reading up there right now.
That's cool.
Hey, V.
Hey, Aaron.
How's it going?
It's going.
I had to pick this guy up off the floor because he touched the sword.
Because he's a
Yeah.
bozo.
That,
Well, I shot
as
someone
well.
earlier and I thought I'd make her
I'm
laugh.
Huh?
Yeah, prison things.
Okay.
I forgot you work up there.
Yeah. How are you guys doing? Yeah, you're not looking so hot.
I'm fine.
She lived.
I lived.
What
Kiki's
happened?
nice to you, though.
What?
Osvaldo crashed an airplane.
Oh my god. Into her!
No, we were on it.
I was on it too, but I jumped out.
Oh god, hold on, Siobhan's calling me.
Ew.
Hey, Siobhan.
I'm gonna be nosy.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Why is there just a pallet on the bar?
That was her tip.
Oh.
Oh, I see
No.
people yelling.
You're good. You didn't. You're good.
Well, you said there was a Terrorito happening. You didn't say you were waiting for one.
Oh my god.
Just come up, Tanner.
Use your big boy words.
Do any of you guys want this G6 palette?
No.
I'm good, thank you.
I don't know what to do with this thing. You want it, Veronica?
No, because I run G6 to make money.
She touches it, they'll know.
Yeah.
Old. I can maybe.
I mean, I don't really run G6, so I guess I could just throw it away.
Maybe Lainey wants it.
Did Dana leave? I thought they've been sitting there for like ever.
Yeah. Well, he fell down.
Oh.
Yeah, he touched the
So-
sword.
Oh, I thought I heard some zaps earlier.
Science feet.
I don't know what to do with this. I'll just leave it here for
Just
now.
leave it here for aesthetics.
Someone
Yeah,
will
if
take
somebody
it
wants
and
it,
probably go sell it to the fence. It's fine.
Yeah, I'll let somebody else deal with it.
Can I,
Can
can I have a reading?
Yeah, of course. What can I help you with?
Just do the five cards.
You just want to do a general reading? No questions? Oh, you can do that.
Hey, do you want a G6 palette? There's just one here at the Liquid Library that Raina's trying to get rid of. Yeah. Which dumpster is outside? Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I can hear them downstairs.
Bye. Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, sounds good.
Do you have a repair kit? Thank you.
What is that?
That's
It's,
her kit.
Thank you.
Huh.
They're huge.
Yeah, I was about to say it. I was like, holy shit.
No, I don't have any questions. The last time you gave me one, I didn't ask you a question and you told me my whole life is gonna fall apart. So
Oh no. I don't remember that.
not
honestly.
politely. You worded it really nicely.
Okay. Alright. I've been trying this new thing lately where I like cut the deck at a certain place and then just use the cards from that. And it's been working pretty well lately. Let me try that this time. Alright. Actually, I think it was that one lady that actually suggested it before. I mentioned this to you, Veronica. This lady named Maisie.
Was it Maisie Graves by chance?
I don't know, probably. She was here with some guy named Solomon. But yeah, she's the one that
Maisie
suggested
Graves.
cutting the deck and then using that one. So, let's see what we have here. Starting off with your past, we have got the major card of the Chariot. Going into your present, we've got the Hermit. Looking at your potential future, ooh, we have got the High Priestess. Fourth, for your challenge, problem you appear to be facing, we've got the Eight of Swords. And then with your outcome, the future at large, we've got the Three of Coins. So, a lot of major cards up front, showing that before you had a lot of momentum going for you in the Chariot, showing that you had your goals, you had things that you wanted to do where it felt like you were basically kind of on top of the world, that you were not going to let anything stand in your way. And now with the Hermit, you're by yourself. You've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of introspection, trying to figure out who you really are, what exactly it is that you truly want to do, and not just what you felt compelled to do like you were in the Chariot. Looking at your potential future in the High Priestess. The High Priestess has so many different energies. She can stand for so many different things. But the key here, I think, with the High Priestess is the word intuition. Basically saying that whatever happens in your life from now is pretty much unfortunately going to be a mystery where you're not entirely going to be sure what things are going to look like. But so long as you actually deeply trust in yourself, listen to yourself and what exactly it is that your gut feeling is telling you, then you're basically going to go in a direction that you've pretty much always been meant to go in, I think is the best way of putting it. It just basically indicates that, like, deep down, you know that you have relatively good intuition that you know you can trust, and you just need to be a little bit more open to listening to it. Because right now, in terms of your challenge, the problem that you're facing, Eight of Swords, you are bogged down by a lot of anxieties and insecurities. The artwork in the card features this young woman who is in a cave wearing a cloak made from donkey skin, and that cloak is pinned down heavily by all of those swords, showing that she can't do much right now because she's so anxious and insecure in herself. And at that point, it's a matter of her being able to remove those swords personally and overcoming those anxieties if she's going to be able to move forward with her life. And with the outcome in the Three of Coins, it shows, I guess I would say, a more positive outlook on the future, because the Three of Coins is about mastery and growth, growing as a person in things that you enjoy, and mastery in that, you know, ideally you're going to find something that you're passionate about, that you feel like you're good at, and start learning more about that and growing in that sort of field. As well as the word teamwork, basically, that shows that with time, you'll also come to realize that with the things that you're good at, you need to rely on people who are good at other things in order to kind of build something strong together, essentially. But yeah, do you have any questions or anything I can clarify?
Nope, you are as eerily on point as always right now.
Yeah, that happens.
Well,
that's good.
What's up, Rod?
The usual.
Alright, I got you. Let me put these cards back. Let's see what we got here. Alright. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Did you... Was Tanner actually coming in for a reading, or was he just sitting here?
I think he knocked himself out was the problem, and it probably took EMS a while to get here.
Probably. No, because he came in at the same time as Jamie and Emmy, and then they were just kind of like sitting down there.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
Oh well. I'm sure it's fine. Alright. Let me cut the deck. Let's do like a 40% cut. Alright. Okay, so looking into your present, your current situation, we have got the Ace of Swords. Second, for what crosses you, the challenge you appear to be facing, we've got the Queen of Swords. Third, for what is beneath you, your hidden influence, we've got the Knight of Swords. This might be an all-night reading, let's see, or an all-sword reading. Fourth, for what is behind you, your recent past, we've got the Sun. Fifth, for your focus, what your energy is going towards, I jinxed it, it's Five of Cups. Sixth, for what lies ahead of you, your potential future, we've got the major card of Strength. Seventh, for your attitude, the energy you give off, we've got the Tower.
Nice words. And
Eighth, for your environments, the people you surround yourself with, and how that affects you, we've got the Six of Cups. Ninth, for advice, we have got the major card of the Fool. And 10th, for the outcome, the future at large, we've got the Magician. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half of the cards here, we got some major cards and a mix of swords and
Interesting that the Knight of Swords is popping up somewhere else this week.
Yeah, it's
after
in a much
being
different position.
absent last week.
Yeah. So, starting off with the Ace of Swords, it feels as though that you're having some sort of breakthrough for yourself, or at least, like, your thoughts are a lot more clear on the things that you do want to do. But in terms of your challenge with the Queen of Swords, the problem that you're having right now is kind of... Honestly, I just pulled this earlier for somebody, too. I would say it's kind of having a little bit of a problem with drawing your... Well, actually... Yeah, this doesn't surprise me. This is about drawing your lines and really establishing your boundaries. Since Queen of Swords has that very big, intimidating energy of somebody that people both fear and respect because they know how fair and impartial she is, but also how scary she is. Not to say that it's not possible for you to be like intimidating or something like that, but the Queen of Swords knows where to draw the line, and right now feels like that's something that you're having difficulty with. The Knight of Swords in the Hidden Influence position shows that perhaps whatever's going on with this Knight of Swords team or group, whatever you want to call it, is kind of working on something that's ultimately going to affect you in the long term, I would say. You know, whether it's you refusing to acknowledge that they're going to become a critical part of your life, or if maybe there's something going on with the actual group itself that you're just not aware of that's going to be affecting you right now or soon. Who knows? But I think an important thing to keep in mind right now in the sun shows that you've been having a relatively good time. You know, maybe you've gone to jail for a little bit before, but all in all, you've been having some pretty positive experiences for yourself. And from, you know, the transition between the sun to the Five of Cups is kind of like dizzying a little bit, because it's going from that like fun, positive, enjoying life sort of thing into guilt, regret, a lot of grief for some reason. And honestly, like, just based on some of the cards that I'm seeing around here, honestly, I personally just think you're dooming a little bit too much, especially with your attitude in the tower. It's not saying your life is actually falling apart, but you feel like it is. Or at the very least, you're kind of dooming into thinking that shit's gonna happen, because it's especially highlighted in both your attitude and your focus. There's something you're caught up with that is just causing you to have these negative feelings or worrying immensely about something that you've done in your past that could potentially come to bite you back in the ass, even if it was something that maybe in the moment you enjoyed doing. But with 6 in the strength card, it shows that ultimately, in spite of whatever sort of doom and gloom you're going through right now, you're gonna come out on top, because strength is that resilience, that overall energy that shows that you're gonna be perfectly fucking fine and that you have the ability to overcome anything or any sort of obstacle, especially in the face of fear. Now, for your... Oh my god, I'm blanking out on the word now. Oh my god. 8th for... I don't know why I'm so spacey today. Environment, there we go. The people you surround yourself with in the 6 of Cups. This just kind of brings back a sort of rose-tinted glasses moment. You know, you were surrounded by people who make you feel kind of nostalgic for old times, and it's all well and good, but ultimately you do also have to realize that that's all in the past and that people are different. They are not the people that you thought they once were, and people change. In terms of advice with the Fool, I honestly think this card is suggesting that you embrace something new for yourself, which I'm sure you've already been trying out a bunch of things anyway, but it definitely is giving off the energy of try something different, try something new, and be kind to yourself if you happen to make mistakes. Because ultimately, with the outcome in the Magician, whatever goal it is that you were setting yourself for the future, whatever sort of dreams you have, so to speak, it's definitely going to start coming into fruition, or at the very least, you are going to be on the right track to actually fulfilling those goals of yours. So, hopefully, it's something that you actually enjoy. But yeah, do you have any questions or anything I can clarify?
No. That goddamn Knight of Swords keeps popping up.
Yeah, really seems to like you. I was honestly hoping this would be like an all swords reading, and I thought it would have been funny since you had like that all cups reading at some point. But alas.
And the tower popping up. I'm not a fan of the tower creeping up every other week.
Well, yeah, but it's just like what I was saying. With the position that it was in, it felt more like you're kind of taking on a more negative mindset and kind of spiraling a little. Alright, for your 3 card. Let's see. Ah! Oh no, I dropped some of my cards. Hold on. I'll just use these cards because there's 3 of them. Starting with the... Let's start off with this one. Past in the 9 of Swords. Present in the 8 of Swords. And third in the Two of Cups. For the past, I should say. Or for the... I can't even say it. Potential future. Nine of Swords. Self-fulfilling prophecies where... Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. The big vibe I got as soon as I looked at all these cards was Easton. Nine of Swords showing a lot of decisions made in anxiety, a lot of self-fulfilling prophecies. You know, it gives off the vibe of somebody purposely pushing people away because they feel like there's some sort of jinx, so to speak. Or they just give into their awful thoughts way too much. Eight of Swords, and the anxiety and all of the self-consciousness, but honestly, mostly anxiety that the relationship really stirs up because, like we were just talking about with boundaries and the Queen of Swords, you guys are having difficulties in terms of establishing those boundaries and actually maintaining an actual healthy relationship. But I do like what I see in the Two of Cups because at least it gives off the vibe that there's potential for there to be at least a mutual respectful friendship or relationship in some form. But yeah, do you have any questions or anything?
Well, we'll see, because apparently Easton hasn't been coming around, so if that is Easton energy, I don't think anyone's seen or heard from him since he was like, I want you out of my life.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, with the bad vibes of the Swords cards, it just really leads me to kind of have his vibe for some reason. Which is weird because it's like, oh, you could maybe, for example, apply this to Charlotte, but also not really.
No, it feels... I think you're right that it is more Easton.
Yeah.
That's why I like getting that 3 card every week, because it tells me about a different relationship every week.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes they just give off a different vibe than usual. Huh.
What?
Anything new going on lately?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
I've just been chilling. Honestly, yesterday I spent most of my time at my apartment.
Nice. Honestly, I feel that. I've just been spending more time with Dante recently. He actually just bought a new car, so he's gonna fix up the one that he already has and then give it to me.
Yay!
Yay, I'll finally have a car and not be stranded.
The bike that you want is an X-Class, by the way.
X-Class?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know, it's the only X-Class bike.
That's insane! It's not even that good of a bike.
I don't know, I'm just telling you what I saw in the Mosley's catalog.
That's crazy. I still remember years ago when I used to own one. It was pretty shitty.
Maybe if test drives are working again at some point, you should go test it out.
Maybe. We'll see.
See how it handles, because it might handle differently than it did.
I mean, that'd be pretty cool if it did. I'd hope so. But
I mean, it's almost $300,000, so...
It got that expensive? Damn, people really like that.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh. Should've gone for the cheapy one while I still had the chance.
The one I'm looking at is 103, so...
Oh, God. Why are they so expensive?
Well, it's the Carbon RS, so...
I mean, motorcycles in general.
What the fuck, Happy?
Hmm?
Oh, I thought it was gonna end very differently. Happy, I guess I'm going to shove myself into a corner and do paperwork day.
I thought he was referring to himself in, like, third person.
Rip.
Yeah. Jade Lawson's back in town. That's a name I
That name sounds so familiar.
I think I want to say she was Mayhem, like years ago.
I think somebody brought her to me for a reading, and it really freaked her out.
I mean, most people who come to you for readings get freaked out.
Yeah, that's true. I also saw Billy saying some shit about, like, pre-orders or, like, a waitlist for a katana.
Yeah, but it's Billy.
I know, it's You never know. Billy's a wild card.
Yeah, he wanted to sell me an RC car, and I didn't pick up the phone, and then he was like, I already sold it. And I was like, well,
I mean, that's him with his time stuff.
I'm gonna lay on the couch for, like, just a second and think about something.
Yep.
Do be Billy.
Osvaldo crashed an airplane with Kiki and Alice on board.
Oh no, is Kiki okay? And Alice?
She's in the ICU.
Oh my god.
And her skull fracture is
Ooh.
worse.
Why was she in a plane with Osvaldo to begin with?
I was also in the plane, but I jumped out when I thought he was going to crash into the water.
You, damn, that's crazy.
I lived, though.
You did live. Relatively unscratched.
The fucking impact hurt a little bit, but I fucking lived. And here's the
True.
thing, right? He fucking landed, and then he took off again with a smoking engine.
What were you guys fucking doing in that plane to begin with, though? That's what I want to know.
I forget what the plan was.
There was no plan.
No, we were doing it for a reason, I just can't remember what. And James Randall was down before we even took off.
Ugh, I feel like I've been finding like the hiccups for some reason.
Hiccups hurt, man.
I mean, they don't last super long for me because usually like holding my breath works.
Doesn't always work for me.
That's rough.
Oh,
He's been working a lot lately, and he actually part of how he was able to afford that fucking car was because he sold a gun license.
Damn.
Yeah, and you know they make pretty good fucking commission on that kind of stuff.
County clerk is where it's at, huh?
Right? That's what I'm saying. Too bad I don't feel like being a government employee.
I think I'm disqualified at this point.
Yeah, you probably are.
I mean, I just have misdemeanors, but like, PD
They're gonna
would
see that and be like,
definitely-
no.
PD would definitely raise some eyebrows considering what I was accused of.
True. Oh yeah, did your thing ever like expire?
Nope. Statute runs out on Friday, I think.
Oh, okay, so there's still a couple days.
I mean, they're at this rate, they're not gonna press anything.
Yeah, it doesn't like they would have if they had enough.
Yeah,
to, like,
they
really
would have by
press.
now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I know Happy had some anxieties around hanging out with me still.
Why?
Just because judgment from people who know.
Huh.
Like cops and stuff, but he decided that he's just gonna deal with it, so. I'm just like, well, they could have pulled me into an interrogation, and they might have actually gotten something out of me in interrogation. Who's to say?
Yeah, I mean, I know cops always believe every single person is like some massive criminal underneath, but you have not actually been convicted of what they're assuming you did. Not that it's necessarily innocent until proven guilty around here. It's always guilty and proven until proven innocent.
And I mean, I am guilty, but.
Oh yeah. But they didn't prove that.
And I have openly said to people, I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Happy just wanted to know, like, why.
Hmm.
And I told him. Because I think he felt like I ignored what he said.
Sorry, give me 1 second. This is Rated for Guard Thomas. How can I help you? Oh, hey, what's up, Leah? Yeah, I still am. Okay. Right. It's technically both Dante and I writing it. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, that'd be really good, yeah. Hmm. Right. Hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, that makes sense. And I think this Thursday we should be having Thirsty Thursdays with Hubcap, so that would be kind of perfect. Okay. No, I don't think I have. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, okay. Yeah, sounds awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Leah. Bye. That was nice. Leah Strong was offering to like make some mocktail smoothies for the library. Like
Ooh.
events and stuff. Yeah. Let me save her number. Yeah, she's like, she's got some artist designing things like mocktail, like pina coladas, gummy peach. Like, that's pretty good.
Love
It'd be nice to
that.
have like actual like mocktail drinks for people who don't drink alcohol around here.
Yeah, especially since I'd be able to have some and Kiki would be able to have some.
Since when did you go sober again?
I mean, my breaks in sobriety have just been momentary blips.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't been like I'm going on multi-day benders.
Mm.
So I've been pretty good for the last while.
Okay. So what were we talking about again?
I forget, if I'm being honest.
Something about whatever's going on with Happy and your talk with him.
Oh yeah, he wanted to know that he kind of felt like I disregarded what he said about how he still viewed Charlotte as someone important in his life and all that. And I still went ahead and did it. And I said to him,
"It would about you, Happy.
It would have been different if he was the wronged party, right? If it had been something Charlotte was saying and omitting details about Happy, I would have taken his wishes into consideration. But considering Kiki didn't say anything one way or the other, when I asked, "Can I get stabby now?" because Happy thought it was a joke when I said it, like that is like partially joking. No, I was gauging Kiki's reaction.
Yeah, a part of it is also just like him mentioning that he still like sees her as somebody important to him. I'm just like, but
Yeah,
this
he
isn't
doesn't
about you
anymore.
right now.
Yeah, I don't know, but
It's
I think
also
they're
like
good now.
I don't. It's good that you guys are good, but it's also just like, why would you continue to value somebody that continuously lies to you?
I mean, that's part of what all this made him realize, honestly.
Yeah, but to still find her like important in his life, like maybe in the past, but I don't know if you should really hold that moving forward.
Yeah, I don't think he will.
Yeah, I mean, if you otherwise, if he doesn't, he'll just disappoint himself. I've been watching wrestling lately, and now I have the theme song for the fucking Cody Rhodes stuck in my head.
Yeah. Mason convinced me to watch WrestleMania on
It
Sunday.
was fun.
It was great.
Yeah.
Part of the fun was just his reactions.
Who, Mason's?
Because a few of us were watching it together, and he was just losing his goddamn mind.
Oh yeah, no, I was watching it with Dante and some of the other HOA, and they were just like, "What the fuck is?" Did you watch Raw yesterday?
No.
It was hilarious because The Rock came on stage while Cody was up there, and The Rock asked if they could just like switch belts because he is the People's Champion belt. He wanted to know what it felt like to have like the undisputed champion belt. So they swapped belts, and the crowd was chanting, "This is awkward," the whole time that they had it. Honestly, The Rock's got a lot to do. He just sort of showed up and then was like, "I'm the people's champion." But who said... I think it was Holden that said, "I didn't vote for him."
Speaking of
Welcome back.
Holden Maddox was around yesterday,
Thank you.
apparently.
Well, oh, the old man?
Mm-hmm. I
Is
said to
he
Kiki...
still alive?
Yeah. I said to Kiki, there's a 50-50 shot that he stabs us now because we're not EMS anymore.
I mean, did he not stab you even when you were EMS?
He didn't stab us because we were EMS. The only medic he ever went after was Parker.
Nah. I mean, you just need to convince him you are still EMS.
I remember the day that Parker and I were lured to a barber shop, and they tried to set Parker on fire after shaving his head.
Oh god.
Yeah, Holden told me to walk out of the barber shop. He was like, you should go outside. And I was like, okay, Holden.
It's great.
Alright, what now?
I don't know.
I don't know. I told Dante I'd watch Physical 100 with him. I don't know if I'm feeling it.
It's fair.
Just a bunch of buff Korean men fighting each other.
Interesting.
Yeah, the whole premise is just like, what body type is the peak like physical condition, and then you have people from all sorts of different walks of life, from like military to sport, like Olympians, professional like influencers, regular people who just do really fucking rigorous manual labor. Which interesting. Also, who else is running for mayor this go around?
Archie...
No, Dab is.
Dab's rerunning.
Solomon.
Who?
Solomon.
Oh, okay.
Osvaldo wants to run, but I don't think he's gonna get his expungement in time.
Damn.
Also, I can make an argument for his lack of concern for people.
Who, Osvaldo? He came really
Okay.
close to winning that one time, though.
Yeah.
All those years ago. Hey, Johnny's around. I mean, I'm really hoping for a candidate I actually like.
That's the hope.
I didn't even vote last time, so
I
I voted for Michael Simone, but he didn't do anything. as
wait,
far as
no, I
know.
did. I voted for Lumber Guy.
Oh, for Stelio or Stelio.
Yeah, I liked him as a person.
I don't think I ever actually met him.
I supported the Raiders then, and he he went out of his way a couple times to talk to us about stuff.
Oh, gotcha. I just don't want Dab to win again.
Yeah, he's kind of a brat.
Yeah, he kind of sucks. I mean, think of all these weird ass laws he's been passing, and then he recently repealed the fucking adoption law. Which was stupid to begin
makes
with.
him look bad.
True. He's like, maybe the voters will like me if I get rid of this law that literally nobody liked.
Except for the people that just paid a bunch of money.
True.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh, we'll give you a refund, but it's not going to be a full one."
Yeah. Is he gonna refund me like the 30K I spent in house taxes?
Yeesh.
Because he dropped it from 10% to 1% like 3 days after I bought my house.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the whole platform he's running on right now is less work, more money.
Except that he just lowered tow pay because someone towed his car.
Because he's a petulant
That doesn't
fucking
surprise me.
child.
That's what I'm saying. He's a fucking brat. That's all I did. I towed.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
made
I
good
remember
money.
when towing was big. Yeah.
It was like $400 to $500 a car if you did it.
Yeah, and
consistently.
like
Ooh, that was pretty
it'd
good.
be like an easy 5K if you did 10 impounds.
Yeah.
Huh.
Which does not take all that long, all things considered.
Yeah, depending on where it is.
Like,
Yeah.
like at that rate, right? If we're still getting $400 to $500 a car, hold on.
Oh, you're doing math.
That's not what I wanted to do.
I mean, occasionally you'd still get like 300, but
Like it would only
Now
take me
it's-
9 days to get the 45,000 I need, assuming I
Yeah.
only did 10 tows a day.
yeah, and now the maximum is like 300.
That's fucking painful.
It's not
Damn.
even so like the people that are at the lower levels, like the lower your rep, the lower your payment. And the people that were at the lower levels were always getting 200 to 300, so they didn't see much change.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's
those
like he,
that are
it's
higher
like he,
up,
yeah, it's like he capped your maximum payment, so people at higher ups like don't make as much money.
like occasionally I'll get
Yikes.
400, but
Mhm.
like I feel like it's rare that I get 400.
Yeah, there was a time I was towing with Wade, and we were getting 400 to 500 almost every job.
Hmm.
So Winston was like, "Oh, it didn't change much for me." And I went and checked, and I'm like, "No, it's still garbage. You're just a
Damn.
bad tow driver." He never answered me.
Do we want to go check on them?
I'm gonna call him. If he answers, he might not. He's not answering me.
Hmm.
Oof. He may just not want to.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope Misa's gonna be able to open up Wasabi at some point.
Well, apparently, booth runs out soon, so.
Oh God.
This Ari chick, I guess, was acting like she rented it today.
Oh. I don't even know
Yeah.
who that is.
Ari-O.
Still don't know who that is.
I don't know what she looks like, but apparently she made a big show of it, trying to get under Kiki's skin or something. So.
Ugh. Overcompensation, man.
I need to hobble down to the cafe and get some meteorite bars.
Alright. I also need to grab some food.
Yeah, you guys probably should.
Yum.
No.
And then I gotta go throw this pallet into the dumpsters.
Okay.
Oh
By the
yeah.
by the tattoo shop for Lainey.
Hmm. Alright. Have a good one, guys.
Thank you.
Bye, Rena. Love you.
No. Love you too. Bye.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sure.
That was magic.
Yep.
Vending machines are over by the.
They're like the road across from Kiki's house. You just make the next right.
I have to figure out a
Right.
way to keep her away from her car
Yeah, you're on the left.
because she will crash in that thing.
The new fast one? Yeah.
Forestville. No, fish are never local. Well, Sophie dates a guy that lives on a boat in Del Perro somewhere. No traffic. So cliche. Can't wait. Later, babe.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go stare at a plant in my basement for a minute, and then we can go do whatever.
Alright, so do we want to go drop the pallet off first? Then plant, or plant first, then pallet?
Plant
drop off?
first, then pallet, just because my house is right here and I'm paranoid. I don't want to drown them. At this garage for the next garage. Yum.
Hello. How are you? I got cut by my own knitting needle last night.
Oh, okay. He just texted me.
Okay.
Sean didn't show up, but Dolly is there, so he's probably okay.
Alright, so I'm starting to get the brain go burr because I didn't take my nap today. Because I was intending for V and Kiki to do crime together. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna go and raid Carby. We haven't raided Carby in a bit. Who plays Joanna Golden, Mabel
That's
Meadows.
fine. I thought they were gonna be further along, but I have no concept of time, so.
You're all good. I'm gonna send you guys